Yo, what's going on guys? HyperX here, and today I want to talk about a game called Atlas Fallen. During the recent Gamescom opening night live, we got a bunch of new third-party games revealed, and some of them are of course more exciting than others, but one of the games that really stuck out to us was a brand new IP from Deck 13 called Atlas Fallen. We got an awesome look at the trailer that was admittedly mostly CGI, but it did have a little bit of gameplay right at the end. So in this video, I want to go through all the information that we currently have because it does seem like Monster Hunter fans could be interested in this game. So if you guys are on this channel for Monster Hunter, which I'm sure all of you guys are, definitely stick around. Of course, if you do enjoy this, a like would be super appreciated. Comment down below, let me know if you guys saw this game yourself, what do you think of it, and of course do be sure to keep it locked for plenty more. So, first things first, who are the developers? Well, the game itself is developed by Deck 13 and it's published by Focus Entertainment. Deck 13 have previously worked on games like The Surge, which is basically a futuristic Dark Souls, and also Lords of the Fallen, another sort of Dark Souls inspired title, so they basically got a lot of experience with action RPGs. Both of those previous titles received mixed reception, but a lot of people regard them as sleeper hits with lots of potential. So let's talk about the actual game. What is Atlas Fallen? Well, the genre of the game is action RPG, which I'm sure will make many of you guys happy, and it's a new IP set in a sand-filled world where you play as a guardian with special abilities. Players take on the role of a guardian who are able to use a gauntlet to unlock sand power abilities, which sounds kind of cool. Right now, there is not a full release date for the game, but at the moment it is scheduled to release sometime in 2023. When you factor in so many games have been pushed back to next year is already looking pretty stacked. It'll be releasing on both consoles and PC, and the game will have you taking on god-type creatures which have turned bad, and they are called wraiths. Players will be able to customize their playstyle to exploit the strengths and weaknesses of the wraiths. Exploration is also said to be a big factor in this game, with the game actually being a semi-open world. The developers basically want you to explore the mysteries hidden beneath the sands. You'll also be able to play through the campaign in both single player and co-op with friends. So for those of you guys looking for a co-op action RPG fix, this might be one for you. When it comes to the story itself, the developers have said so far that sand is everywhere in Atlas Fallen. It's a timeless world with a vast landscape of dunes where you'll encounter a few human settlements, as well as the scattered ruins of an ancient civilization. Little is known about the origins of this devastated world at the beginning of the game, only that mankind lives under the oppression of gods. A large part of humanity is known as the Unnamed, deprived of identity. The individuals who share this status spend their existence digging essence from the soil, what seems to be the source of Earth's energy. Starting out as the Unnamed, our hero's journey begins when he discovers the Gauntlet, a weapon infused with essence whose power can command sand. Once acquired, the hero then has the power to rise against the oppressors and liberate mankind. So that's just what you're set out for when you play Atlas Fallen, using the Gauntlet to create powerful sand-shaped weapons to lift buried structures from the ground and glide through the sand and in the air. As for the gameplay themselves, again, we got a short glimpse at the very end of the trailer, and it shows characters exploring the sand-ridden world, fighting monsters with special abilities granted by the Gauntlet, and the traversal and the abilities actually do look pretty cool, so hopefully the feel of the gameplay actually matches that. But the question is this a hunting genre game? Is this one of those games that as Monster Hunter fans you should look forward to? Well, there isn't much information about the game at the moment, but it does seem like this could be a game that's taking inspiration from the hunting genre, as the developers have said multiple things that sound similar to Monster Hunter. They say you're able to customize the playstyle of your gauntlet weapon, which can be seen as different weapon types in Monster Hunter, and the way that we customize the gauntlet is by defeating enemies and taking their essence. You'll also be fighting against a target called wraiths, which come in big and small sizes, and you have to exploit their weaknesses to overcome the challenges. Again, sounds like fighting monsters in Monster Hunter. There is actually a short description of the game from the art director James Lowe. He says, Atlas Fallen is all about challenging powerful gods and exploring the depths of an obscure world, customizing your playstyle along the way. You'll battle against hateful creatures known as the Wraith. These mythical, monstrous creatures serve the gods and make sure humans don't venture anywhere they should not go, but the Gauntlet and gliding abilities of the hero are no joke against them. You'll encounter different Wraith archetypes, smaller and huger ones, with all different traits and abilities. You'll have what it takes to take them on by customizing the sand-shaping power of the Gauntlet to best face their respective strengths and weaknesses. Again, a lot of that sounds pretty Monster Hunter-y to me. But for the time being, that is pretty much it. Again, early days right now, not too much is known, of course, once we actually get a chance to go hands-on and see how it feels. There are lots of games out there that have tried to do this sort of hunting genre thing, but if they end up actually having minimal feedback, think about things like Dauntless, then ultimately they don't feel great to play. So hopefully this is one that nails it. Anyway, that's it for the time being. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Let us know your thoughts in the comments down below. If you've missed some of the recent videos, be sure to check out one of these ones and keep it locked for plenty more.